Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Khondhaker Momin, PhD student in the Department of Civil Engineering at University of Oklahoma. Now I will present my research paper titled Identifying Crisis Response Communities in Online Social Networks for Compound Disaster, the case study of Hurricane Laura and COVID-19. Hurricane Laura was a deadly and destructive Category 4 hurricane that made landfall in the United States on 27 August 2020 in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic, a compound disaster that caused the situation to worst. The objective of this study is to identify the communication pattern during a compound hazard. In this study, we will look for the answers of these three questions. Who are the agents of the social network and what are their communication pattern? How does crisis communication differ from one community to another community? What is the role of different agencies in social network? In this study, we use Twitter data to identify the crisis response communities. The framework of this study is depicted in Figure 3. Figure 4 shows the county level tweet density. We use these analysis tools in this study. The top 100 frequently used words identified the most buzzwords. Temporal heat map shows how topics emerge and trend over time during and after the landfall. The directed user mention network shows how local residents are connected to one another and to various agencies. Community detection in the subgraph enables to uncover hidden association among different network nodes. Word bigram network captures the centrality and correlation of the discussion. And finally, the topic modeling depicts the overall scenario of the compound hazards. Figure 5 differentiates between the component and community in a network. Figure 6 shows the variation of the sentiments of the tweet. Though at first neutral tweets were high, but as time passed after the landfall, negative tweets peaked, and the reason behind such increase could be the Hurricane Laura's devastation. These are the top 100 buzzwords discussed over the time. There are a few words like COVID, emergency, hurricane that were constantly repeated, but few words like power, damage, roof, center, etc. that are not used as much in the beginning, but during the landfall, their frequency drastically increased. Now let's move to the network analysis. Social network shows how people are connected to each other. There are several types of networks such as follow network, user mention network, like retweet code network. Among them, the user mention network is more engaging as people are directly being mentioned here. This is our user mention network with more than 10,000 nodes and more than 16,000 edges. The network diameter is the longest shortest path. In this case, it is 12, which means it will take minimum 12 steps to reach information from one person to another person. This network has 21 components. Among them, component 2 is the largest component in the network. In this study, we further analyze the largest component. The distinct color of the network denotes the different community. There are 8 communities. The level 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. indicate the different types of agency involved in each community. Figure 10 shows the 8 communities separately. Who are the prominent agents in each community? The larger size of the nodes denote the degree, the connectivity of the node. These communities mainly discussed about the utility outage, seeking help, compound hazard, fundraising, university organization and radio station are the most populous, and news agencies, sports page and social organization are the most connected networks. Although emergency management and law enforcement agencies play a critical role in responding in person, television, news channel, different organizations are very active and play important role in online social network. The findings of this study provides novel insight that will help to develop effective social media guideline to handle future disaster more effectively. Thank you.